So Jai Ma. Let's, as the parampara, as the tradition, we first chant Ma's name, invoke her presence, then we will begin. So, Shri Anandamayi Ma ki Jai. Bhavatap pranashinyai Anand ghanamurtaye Jnana bhakti pradainyai Matastubhyam namo namaha Matastubhyam namo namaha Om Ma Sharanam Om Ma Sharanam Om Ma Sharanam Om Ma Sharanam Anandamayi Ma Anandamayi Ma Om Ma Sharanam Om Ma Om Ma Sharanam 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 Anandamayi Ma Anandamayi Ma Om Ma Sharanam Om Ma Om Ma Sharanam 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 Om Ma Sharanam. So happy to be with you all. So beautiful. And we are really, really blessed. Ma has given such a beautiful opportunity to all of us to share, to think, to speak, to contemplate about her teachings, about her life. And as she said, without she thinking of us, we cannot think of her. So in this, right, in this moment, when we are thinking about her, she is also with us right now, thinking about us. We are really blessed. The last satsang, we were speaking about Ma as Devi. So we were thinking that each satsang, each Sunday, what we will do, few minutes we will speak about her life. Then we can do a short dharana, meditation which she has guided. And it is so important how she guided, how the goddess, how the Shakti has guided. That's beautiful. And if we can do it regularly, it's very helpful. So some minutes of meditation, and then we can read her words. And then the last part, we can do the question answers. And if we are doing every week the dharana which she's sharing with us, so then when we practice, we will have the questions. So we can discuss on the particular practice what we are doing, or about Ma's words, or any questions we can then. So like last week, we spoke about her as Devi, Shakti. So today, let's take, she's goddess, she's Shakti. Why she came? Because till now, what we have read in the scriptures, that the goddess always incarnated, it was because there was some asura, some devil, some evil to kill, destroy. But now, what was the reason why she came? So instead of speaking here, there, just directly read her own words, listen to her own words, what she said. She said, beautifully. एक एक अणु परमाणु से पुकार आ रही थी. From each and every single atom of this universe, there was this call. मां मुझे बचाओ, प्लीज मां सेव मी. उस पुकार का प्रतिसाद देने यह शरीर आया है. टू रिस्पॉन्ड, टू रिप्लाई टू दैट कॉल, दिस बॉडी हैज कम. Isn't it beautiful? She has come because there is a call, there is this deep yearning in us, and because of that she has come. That's her answer. Because as we all know, she said that this body has no prarabdha, no previous life. There is no previous for her, no future. She's always there. Huh? So it's not that she was something and then she will be whatever she is. That. So this call, this desire of us for that which she came, let's focus on this. This is something very important. And as we go deeper into it, we'll really see that throughout her life, so many such incidences that showed really, yes, this is why she came. So the desire, this call which she's saying, is not something like, I want something or this worldly, this thing. No, this is some deep call in us, deep yearning in us, which is the reason, on one level, those who are very highly evolved, they are not able to transcend that because of that particular thought, this desire, this yearning, this want. Or on our level, we can say this another way, that we are not able to really go deeper into our practice. So on a gross level, on the subtle level, these are the two levels of this call, this yearning, this desire of us, this want of us. So I'll give some examples so it will be more easy then to understand. So few days back, we were reading in the Satsang, in the Hindi Satsang, that there was a saint, not in the body, the physical body, he was in the subtle body. And for many, many years, he was meditating, and he came to Ma to transcend, to move into the other higher level. So Ma saw this, and she said, Amul Kumar Dutt and few devotees were sitting. She said, this body told him that this body will not eat for 1 month oranges. And the oranges which this body was supposed to eat will be offered to you. And just by doing this, that saint got the higher evolution. He transformed. So what was it? It was this subtle desire of oranges. Where Amul Kumar Dutt was sitting, he said that, is it that this saint was for so many years meditating for an orange? Ma said, does this body said this? It was not that. Even that saint was not knowing what is it, that subtle barrier which was preventing him. There was a desire, there was a deep want. Due to something, due to some reason, it was never fulfilled, and he was not knowing in such higher realm, and he was still, there was a blockage, there was a gitan, this knot. And only Ma, who else can know? Huh? The goddess, huh? She knows that this is where this person is stuck, and she has come to fulfill that. Isn't it amazing? This person is stuck, and Ma exactly knows where, what is needed, and she gave. And that person is. Another example. A very highly evolved saint was on Narmada bank, and she was very peacefully doing her practices for hours, meditating, very high evolved soul. Ma somehow, while roaming on the Narmada bank, came to her. And when she was there, she started going to her ashram and started speaking to her, and just like behaving like, I'm your daughter, I'm your little daughter. And slowly, this saint was so much attracted towards Ma that she completely, this saint forgot to practice everything, she forgot. And day and night just waiting for Ma. And as soon as Ma was there, she was just behaving like, I'm your mother and you are my child. And this was happening for a few days. So Gurpriya Didi and Abhayji, two of Ma's devotees, they were with her. So once they said, Ma, what are you doing? This lady saint was such in high state and she was day night practicing, and now she is doing nothing. She whole day just cook for you, wait for you, and doing nothing. What do you do? Why you did that? So Ma gave a beautiful answer. See, she said, many years back, she had one beautiful daughter. This daughter died. When this daughter died, because of that, she had this detachment that I don't want anything of this world. And she came to Narmada. So though she was very deep in her practice, everything was very fine, but even she was not knowing that there is still this vasana, this deep call, this want was there for the daughter. And Ma came, and she was very well known for that. She would take the form of that person, which this person really want, and then her wish was fulfilled. So by giving her this love of the daughter, her want, what she was willing, was fulfilled, and she was again given higher state. Few days back, we were reading Atmananda's book also. So I'm giving all these beautiful examples. You see how Ma is fulfilling this want, this call. So Atmananda was once sitting in Ma's presence, and there was some Kali Puja happening. And during that Kali Puja, it happened that Atmananda was focused on Ma's face. And when she was looking at Ma, she suddenly noticed that her face is transforming. And she became a very young girl. And this we are speaking about when she was 50, 55 years old. And she suddenly became a very beautiful young girl, like 16, 17 years old. So, and then Atmananda thought that what I'm seeing? Who is she? And then suddenly, when she was looking at Ma's face, suddenly she noticed, oh, this is my physical mother who has given me birth. And you know what was happening? When she was 2 years old, her mother died. So she had this deep want that I could not see my mother. And that was for whole childhood, she was missing that. And that was very deep impression, and even she doesn't know. She doesn't know what is stopping her, and she's practicing, she's doing everything. But that was the thought and the moment when she saw Ma is mother, her mother, physical mother, tears started rolling from her eyes. She started weeping, and that vasana, that call, this want was gone, fulfilled. So there are many, many such examples how she literally came to that person and fulfilled the wish of that being. So that is what she says, that there was a call. So many subtle beings were waiting. They had some call, they had some desire, this thought, and she came and she fulfilled it. That was Ma. So now, whenever we go to Ma, that is her specialty. Whenever you are near Ma, I'm not speaking about when only she is in body. Today in Hindi Satsang, when we were having in the afternoon, there were people, they were speaking how Ma is still today manifesting and doing so many miracles. She's appearing. So when you see the Ma's picture or you are near Ma, whatever is there inside deep, it comes out. So even if we don't know what is coming out, it comes out. And all the subtle vasanas, these desires, they just come out. So when Ma was asked, she said, Amul Kumarji was sitting and there was this discussion happening. She said, this body is not just the sattva, not rajas, not tamas, this all is beyond here. So when a person comes, whatever is blocking, so if you are going to somebody who is full of sattva guna, purity or good positive vibrations, you will be benefited by those positive vibrations, sattva guna, all this beautiful, but not near Ma, because she was beyond sattva even. So near her, or even seeing her picture or being with her, literally, what is stopping? What is there which is the barrier, the knot, will come out. And why it comes out? To get resolved. That is Ma. This is the beauty. So let's now practice the dharana. She's the Devi, she's the goddess with us. And if the goddess is telling us how the practice is done, do it in this way, what else we need? It's so powerful. So please, the first dharana we did last week was that the Guru is not just limited to a picture or to a person or to this. But Guru Ma said is the master is all. Now today's dharana, very powerful. How we can connect to her, how the dharana is how we do the surrender to her. So there are 3 steps. The first step is we breathe in, and as we breathe in, we feel that Ma's love, Ma's bliss is coming to us on the head. As Ma said, it is just like a pot, and the grace is pouring like rain. But what we did, we have put the bowl like upside down, so all the grace is wasted. So what we have to do, just we have to take it like in the proper way, so the whole grace, the bliss, the ananda comes to us. So that's what she's explaining, the second dharana. So when we are inhaling, inhale and bring this bhav with the inhalation, that the bliss, the grace, the joy, the ananda is coming to our head, and we are full with it. Why? She said, because this is the place where maximum prana, maximum energy is exhausted. Neither the eyes, neither the ears, nor the nose, nothing. No, none of the body part is so much wasting the energy, which this mind alone is wasting. Because continuous thinking, continuous something is going on. So because of that, the energy, the prana is going away. So she said, if you water the root, the tree will be happy. So this is the root, as the Gita Ji also says, that this is the root. So you have to bring the Shakti, the Ananda, the bliss on the head. So the first step would be breathing in and feeling. Or last time we did, beautiful, like the pillar of the light we were speaking, the Devi manifested. So just simply you can also feel the pillar of light is coming to the head. This all become light. Then when you exhale out, second step, you exhale out with the feeling that all the worries, all the tensions, you are exhaling out. Nothing you are keeping on your head. Empty, completely. So I'm repeating again, when you breathe in the light, breathe in the ananda, the bliss, and breathing out all that which you don't want. So breathing out, breathing in, long, deep, but don't do like forceful. It should be very gentle, long breath. So these are the two steps. So the third step is simply we intone the mantra to the breath, but keeping the bhav, keep the feeling with each breath, inhaling, exhaling with the feeling. The fourth step, which is not a step, which will happen by itself, as you do this for few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, by itself continuously doing, the breath will become shorter. First to the navel, you are not supposed to do it. If it is normal breath, long breath happening, let it. But Ma said, when you are doing correctly, so the breath will first be from up to the navel, then to the heart, then to the mouth, and just in the nose, then very short breath. And at some point it will stop. The mantra will stop. Everything will become still. And she said, just don't worry. Be very still like stone. Just be in that state. And then as soon as some distraction, some thought or something comes, again, breathing in the bliss with the mantra, breathing out the exhaling all what is bothering you, any thought, anything, breathing in, breathing out each time. So basically 3 steps, but 4th step will happen. Okay, so there are 3 steps we'll do together. So please, I request that sit relaxed. If possible, keep your back straight. And to begin with, just feel the whole body from head to toes sitting relaxed. And now we begin with inhalation. Feel Ma. And when we inhale through Ma, the blessings, the joy is pouring on our head. And exhaling anything which is bothering you. Simply long, deep inhalations. And then long, deep exhalations. Now with the inhalation, exhalation, add the mantra, any mantra which you love. Also keep the bhav with inhalation, inhaling joy, inhaling light. With exhalations, complete surrender to her. Once again, we become aware of the breath. And with deep inhalation, we chant Om. Rubbing the palms and bringing the palms on the eyes. Jai Ma. So like this, I did short, but if you are able to do 8:45 to 9 Mona in during that time, very first thing in the morning, if you can do half an hour, 1 hour. As Ma said, this is Ma's suggestions. I'm not saying, Ma said, morning when you wake up, very first thing, before you sleep, before you go to bed, again, do it 2 times. And then during the Mona. And then she said, throughout the day, whenever you have time, we are always breathing in, breathing out, isn't it? We are always doing that. So with that, just simply remembering, breathing in the bliss and exhaling out, surrendering to her, becoming one with her. Okay, Ma, I'm yours. I'm not carrying anything on my head. Becoming light each time. So it's very simple. Throughout the day, keep on doing, keep on doing. So in a way, I'm saying like, we are together doing this through Ma's grace, through Ma's wish. So let's do for 1 week. And next week we'll discuss if you have some questions regarding this very practice. This is very amazing. I really felt so much benefit from this dharana. And there are so many such dharanas. And if any of these dharanas you feel benefited, that's why Ma has brought us together for this. So now we'll read Ma's words. Last time we started reading this book, which the children and the teachers, they have made it beautiful. This is the Goddess Whispers, Mashanamasham. They have all done it. So let's read Ma's words about Nam Jap. The first one we are reading, Upadesh. This is beautiful. Again, while chanting the name of God. So in Hindi, the literal translation cannot be done. In Hindi, it means like she said, karte, karte. When you keep doing, what happens? When you keep chanting, keep chanting, what happens? So what does it mean by if we keep repeating? So exactly what we said few minutes before. Waking up, while eating, while bathing, while driving, while doing everything we can do. It's so simple. Breathing we are doing, just intone mantra with it. Just whenever you remember, at least few times, 1 to 3 times even, just breathing, Ma's beautiful energy, exhaling, few times. So she said, when you keep doing, keep chanting, keep repeating, what will happen? The mind gradually becomes purified. Here, again, here literal, the word what she used is chitta. So chitta, in the yogic philosophy, there are 4 inner mind organs. And first is mana, this is mind. Second is buddhi, intellect. Third is this chitta, which you can say a kind of memory also. And fourth is ahankar, ego. These are the 4. And this chitta, which is a big storehouse of lives and lives of sanskaras, my saying that gradually become purified. So what we were speaking in today's satsang, just before that, there is some thought, something which is stuck, which is preventing, which is a knot, which is not letting us dive into this ocean of bliss. That which is preventing, it can get purified. Just chitta can get purified. Now, what does mean by purified? Purified here, literal word what Ma used is shuddhi. So what is impurity? So impurity in Vedantic term, we say mal, vikshep and avran. Three are the impurities of the mind. So mala is simply the all this kamnas, desires, different vasanas, all that kama, krodha, lobha, moha, this is all anger, lust, greed. These are all mala, the first impurity of the mind. Second is, we say, vikshep, the restlessness of the mind. It cannot focus on something. Third is avarana, this veil. What is the veil? Beautiful how she explained. Huh? She said, parda, that is the veil in Hindi. Veil means, parda means when God is far, when we treat that God is not near us, that is parda, that is the veil. The moment we feel like, oh, Ma is here with us, we are breathing her energy, we are breathing her ananda, the joy, the veil is gone. So what happens, what she's saying, as you repeat the name of God, the chitta becomes purified. That means desires, that is mal, becomes less, desires will be less. You are no more interested in going to all these malls and all this music and all that. So in a way, the desire for all this becomes less and less. Then what happens? Focus, ekagrata, this restlessness, vikshep, opposite of that. You become focused on the mantra. What happens then when you keep repeating, keep chanting like this? The avarana goes away, the veil falls away. Because what Ma says, Nam Nami Abhin, Nam, the name, and the named are one. As soon as you keep repeating, what will happen? You will realize, oh, this is Ma with me. So that is the process, how she's speaking. Through the name, the chitta become purified. That it she meant. Subsequently, then what happens after that? As faith and devotion, Shraddha and Bhakti manifest, then what happens? When the Mala, Vikshep, Avran, these 3 impurities are gone, Shraddha comes, the faith. It literally means in Sanskrit, that is Shrat. Shrat is Sat, truth. Dha, Dharan, to hold the truth. One start holding the truth. What truth one holds? Yes, this Naam, this practice will definitely make me realize God, myself. This is the faith, the truth you started holding. No more, the doubts are no more there, because till the doubts are coming, we can judge ourselves. No need anybody else to judge us. If the doubts are coming, then the repetition is not that much that the chitta is purified. Chitta is purified. If not purified, then the doubts will come. Shraddha is not there. And when Ma said Shraddha is there, then she said Bhakti will come. What is Bhakti? The love for God. And when the love for God comes, everything is done. So this is the sequence how she's showing. Chant, 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 day, night, whenever, whatever time you have, chitta will be purified. When purified chitta, then the shraddha will come, the faith will come to hold the truth, and then the bhakti will arise, the love for the God. There are so many beautiful stories, we all know, that how the bhakta, how the devotees feel day and night this union with the God. My Ma is here. If I'm eating, I'm going to offer. It's like continuous, this love is there. When bhakti comes, then the last step she's saying, here we have to translate the bhav as emotions. So literally, bhav does not mean emotions. Bhav is very deep, these feelings. Ma said, bhav become purified. These feelings, the deep feelings become purified. So what does it mean? Bhav becomes the swabhav, or we can say the abhav is finished. So this feeling that I'm not in need, or I'm not missing anything. Nothing is needed. Everything I have. I have got everything. Like Kabir says, Chinta, chaha gayi chinta mithi. Manua beparwah. Mujhko kachhu na chahiye, soi shahanshah. So when the desire is gone, when there is no need for anything, then the person becomes the king. The saints, I was speaking like few days back, the saint was here. He was in such a state, small clothes, eating in the hands, not needing anything. He's the supreme state. Nothing required. So that bhav purification, that is the swabhav, that is our bhav, is this our own true self, that so satisfied, so much in the bliss, so much in ananda. This comes through the Nam. And then Ma says, once the bhav is purified, one begins to experience various elevated states, ultimately fulfilling the spiritual practice. And this alone, when the bhav is purified, when one is established in this bhav, the self, work is done. So that is how the mantra works. This is the sequence, this is the process. It is so beautiful. And Ma spoke such small, such little, but it has so deep meaning. Okay. Jai Ma. Now it's time for the question answers. If you have regarding question answers about this particular, what we spoke today, or from last time, or anything else.
Is it important to do the mantras in the order you said, or do we just...
Which order?
I understood like Karte, Chitta, Mala, Shita, or Dada.
No, that is Ma speaking, that when you keep repeating the name of God, what is going to happen? Yeah. It's not the order, it's not the sequence. It is once you repeat the name, then the desires will become less. When the desires will become less, then you are focused. This is natural. Huh? When you are focused, then there will be this avaran, this veil. Oh, divine is with me. And then the bhakti will come. Then the faith will come. So it's like it is going to happen by itself. You cannot do it.
Yes. I will try. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Swamiji. Thank you so much
Jai
for this. This
Ma.
is wonderful. I had a question. So I've been reading the book, The Gospel of Anandamayi Ma, and
Uh-huh.
she talks a lot about loving Siva, and as a householder, to treat your family like God, and these types of principles. But I think I struggle with. I guess it's like the ego. Like something happens and it snaps out, and like very powerful, like, no, it can't be like this, or no, it can't be like that, and the love is completely taken out, like sucked out like a vacuum. So I know the practice to try to invoke as much, but um when the desire is very strong, is there any like recommendation to like I try to give myself a break to, before I do anything, just stop. And I understand like the silence might be the best thing, but the desire is so strong to open the mouth and say something, and then like poison comes out, right? Like, bad words, or whatever it is. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering, is there anything I can do like that I should keep doing? Like I've been trying like the Maha Mantra, and to do japa, and to keep going. And in those moments, yes, I can feel peace and it comes. But it's like you say, is when you go out into the world and then you interact with everybody else, it just like friction comes, and it's like, okay, calm, and everything. Is there anything you could advise like that I should keep working on as a practice?
So what we already spoke, the practice, what she said, breathe in the love, breathe in the joy, and exhale whatever is bothering you, whatever is heavy on you. Focus on holding this. Don't worry on what you are supposed to drop. This is our central teaching. Instead of focusing on, I have to drop this, this should not happen, this word should not come out, this should happen, this should happen. Do not worry about that. Worry about how much you can remember breathing in, breathing out with the mantra, the joy, the peace, the love. So when we focus ourselves more on this, by itself, what you spoke will be resolved. This is the first answer. So in a way, today what the practice we did, please do it. And we can speak next week. What is the improvement? So then the second thing is, whatever is bothering you, whatever you see that this is a challenge, this itself is a door to the divinity. It's not something wrong or bad or something small. It itself, because it is reminding you, because it is a way to connect to God. So when this thing happened, that I could not speak with love, or this could not come, or this could not happen, so this is, in that situation, you pray. So it has come in your life to connect to the God, to connect to the divinity. So Ma's teaching, do not take any emotion or anything as something wrong. Take it as it is by divine. It is divine. Why it has come? To love us, make us love more, to connect to the divinity. So through this problem, through this state, you will call, you will pray, you will talk to the divinity. So in a way, it is going to become a door, a bridge. So the two answers: first, morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you have time, practice, 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 keep on practicing. But when these situations comes, pray. Please resolve, because we don't know. From lives and lives, so many sanskaras are there, so many impressions are there. And which sanskara can come out? Nobody knows. Nobody can control. So the only way is through love. Only way is through Ma, please, I know you are in this form, you can resolve, please, you take care. In that way, we'll be more loving. Once the heart is full of love, things will be resolved. No need to worry. Okay?
Wonderful. Jai Ma, thank you, Swamiji.
Jai Ma
Jai Ma.
Chaitanya, so good to see you.
Hmm.
How are you?
I'm very, very good, thank you. I'm reading Goddess Whispers along with her other book. My practice, there's a lot of aspects of one's practice. I'm interested, and I'm thinking about the role of the deities and ritual with the deities. My understanding is that there's some core elements, like you've just explained, that I think are most essential in purifying the mind and letting the heart become. My understanding is all of these other practices and the rituals and the deities is that if those are right for us, we will have a desire to begin those practices, and that we need not worry if we're doing something or not doing something, or doing it right or doing it wrong, that these things come as they're needed.
Yes.
Is that a correct understanding?
Correct. Very correct. Whatever is needed, as she said, you keep practicing, you keep loving, and whatever is supposed to come, a master, a mantra, a deity, anything which is needed, she gave beautiful example. Till the child is enjoying in the world, playing with the toys and all that, becoming dirty with all this dust and all that rubbish, the mother is looking at the child. Okay, the child is enjoying, let it enjoy. The moment this child says, no, it's enough, and calls simply Ma with love, the moment there is honest, sincere call, mother drops every work and she rushes and takes the child in the lap. So whatever is needed, whatever, deity, puja, if we are honestly practicing what we know, everything will come. No need to worry about anything.
Okay. Thank you.
Dhamma.
One inhalation and exhalation using the mantra. And then they ask additionally, can the mantra be of your Ishta Deva?
Yes, the mantra is, I said, whatever is your, you are initiated into the mantra, if the mantra, if it's your Bij mantra or if your Nam, whatever is there. So when you inhale, so you're breathing with the breath, we are doing like now, the breath is coming from the up with the light. So the mantra is coming with the light. And then we are exhaling on her feet. So breathing in with the light, the mantra, and exhaling out again with the mantra, whatever is there, simply on her feet. So either is, if you have some guru, some master, or some deity or something you are connected to, use that figure, or Ma, whomsoever you are feeling connected, simply breathing in, intoning with the breath that mantra, and then exhaling again with the mantra, all that which is bothering you. That's simple. Huh? That was the question. Okay. What else? Is there anything else in the chat?
No, not any more questions.
Okay. We all are fine. Anything else? So I request, please, this is Ma has guided us, this beautiful dharana. So don't take it like, okay, there are so many ways to breathe in, breathe out. We are breathing this and breathing that. Yes, there are many. But when Shakti, the goddess herself, is speaking and sharing in this way, so have this feeling, this vow that yes, this is from Ma. So we will try this 1 week. We practice this simply breathing in this light into the head and then exhaling out the worries. And throughout the day, as many times as possible, try to do. And if breath gets slower, slower, it can come up to just stillness. Ma said, be very still. Mantra will be still, nothing. And then again, if thoughts comes again. So try to do this practice. It's very beautiful, very beneficial. So we'll again meet next week, and with Ma's grace, wherever we will be. So I'm trying to travel. So, but still through Ma's grace we'll do, and we'll do the next dharana. Let's chant the Shanti mantras. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kashchid Dukh Bhag Bhavet. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Jai Shri Anandamayi Ma ki Jai, Sadgurudev Bhagwan ki Jai. Namah Parvati Pate, Har Har Mahadev Mahadev. Jai Ma to everyone. Practice, practice, practice.